The all new 2025 model Mercedes-Benz G500. It's so easy. Absolutely fantastic looking G-Class interior. This display is actually touch and it has the latest infotainment and I love it. And here it is, guys. Today it's finally time to be welcoming you all with the new Mercedes-Benz G-Class, guys. And here it is. Right in front of us we have the all new 2025 model Mercedes-Benz G500. And in today's video it's finally time to be telling you more about the latest version of the G-Wagon. So let me get right into it. In today's video I want to give you a full tour of the outside. We'll be also checking the inside because in my opinion most of the changes are in the interior, and then last but not least we'll be finishing it all off with a resume. So at this point we are right now in the desert, in the middle of nowhere, with Mercedes-Benz filming this here in Las Vegas in the US. At this point, special thanks for letting us film this absolute magnificent and beautiful machinery. We have the G500 here, and I have bad news for all G500 fanboys and girls just like me. The problem is, if you would ask me which G-Class is your favorite when it comes to drivability, off-roading and fun, for me it was always the G500. The G500 with the V8 was just glorious. It was amazing. The drive, also an extremely nice sounding V8. It wasn't as loud and too much like the G63, if you ask me. I think the G63 is more like a status car. It's even better selling, yes, but for me the G500 as a G-Class is just the perfect pick. It's the sweet spot. But unfortunately Mercedes has changed it. The G500 now is a 6-cylinder. It's an in-row 6-cylinder. It's a 3-liter producing 330 horsepower, 449 kilowatts, around 560 newton meters of torque. And since it's a mild hybrid now coming with the integrated starter generator, it's giving us an additional boost of 15 kilowatts plus 200 newton meters of torque, so it's really helpful. But for me it's sad news. I mean, it's already been official that they've stopped building the V8 500 models here for the G-Class since a year or two ago. They've also said goodbye to the G500 V8 with the final edition, and now it's the new one here coming with a 6-cylinder. It's an in-row 6-cylinder. I am not sure about it because now if you want a V8 you have to buy an AMG. So there's no other option. If you want a V8 you buy the 63, that's it. And that's something sad, but still I'm so excited to be showing you the new G-Class with all its glory. We have a lot of new changes and I'm so happy, honestly. And I'm still very happy that we still have this V8 with the 6-cylinder here. I can't wait to drive it and experience it, and we'll be telling you more. We have the car here, AMG line, coming in southerly blue. We have new wheels, we have a new front, as you can already see, and way more changes in the inside. So let's start the tour, and let's start with the front, the face of the G-Class here. We have no night package, and we have an extremely nice looking exterior paint, southerly blue. We have new wheels here, but let's focus on the front, the face of this car. First things first, talking about the eyes. It's still the same headlight unit. Design is exactly the same as we had with the predecessor. I'm happy that they didn't really change anything because this is the DNA of the G-Class. In the front with the grille we have a lot of changes. This looks so nice. Honestly, it looks absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of changes here with the 4 horizontal lines here. Very thick bars, giving this car a very bulky and dominant look here also with the Mercedes-Benz star. As soon as you already have a closer look, you can see there is no camera because the camera actually moved down over here. It's in the front bumper. It's way better also for off-roading, for parking. It's so much better than having the camera right over here. It's pretty cool the way they did it. Also, when you have a closer look on the bumper, we have a new design feature and highlights here. When I saw the spy shots of the car, I thought it was a G shape. So the letter G, but it's actually a square, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. What do you think about the face of the new G-Class here? Just tell me. There's not a lot of changes, but as I mentioned, the main changes for me start in the inside. We also have a new camera here placed right over here. So we have better driving assistance. We'll be telling you more about that in the future. On the side, as you can already see, we have a new wheels. Dimensions wise, there's no changes at all. Here we have the Mercedes-Benz G-Class optional wheels. It's 20 inches here. They kind of look very small, but these are 20 inches already. It's pretty cool. I love the design of these. How do you guys like them? Also here in the back, sitting quite nice, if you ask me. Something also really special, since we have a G-Class MANUFAKTUR model here, we have the outside emblems with the G on the door handles. Also, when you have a closer look on the door handles, there's something quite unique about them. If you have a closer look, guys, we have a keyless go function now coming with the G-Class. We'll be demonstrating you that now. The car is locked, okay, right? And if you just step closer to the car, just put your hands between there, the car is instantly unlocked. But if you want to lock the car again, all you got to do is, it's so easy. All you got to do is, and then open the door. And then close it again. Still the same iconic G-Class sound. I love it. They didn't change it at all. Also, when you lock and unlock the car, you have the key here. The exact same key. Still the same. Now let's move to the back side of the car, and here we have it. The new W465 Mercedes-Benz G-Class. We have quite a few changes on the outside, especially here on the rear, but it's just a bit. Let me just tell you the main changes. First things first, new updated rear bumper here. Also with the camera position. Back in the days it was positioned right underneath the cover here, and it would always then move out. But now it's always outside, and we also have something right over here that will always keep our camera clean again. It's a camera cleaner. Apart from that, we have this as well. We still have the rear spare tire cover as well, and it comes also with way more options in the future. We'll be telling you about that in the future. Unlocking the car now, let's talk about the interior. Unlocking the G-Class, and now we've been welcomed by an absolutely fantastic looking G-Class interior. You will instantly see the first change of the inside with the new steering wheel. We have the latest version of the Mercedes-Benz steering wheel here, flat bottom AMG line steering wheel, and also with the non-AMG line, with the progressive line interior, we also have the latest steering wheel. Also here with the new and updated buttons here, the entire unit, we already know it from the compact cars, for example. The seats, don't get that wrong, these are AMG seats, but since we have the MANUFAKTUR interior options, you can even have AMG seats inside your G500 or 400, whatever. It's pretty cool to have that. Entrance board here, Mercedes-Benz G-Class specific, AMG line floor mats. Let me just jump inside and give you a closer look. Closing the door as always. That's how you do it. In the inside, instantly being greeted by the glorious steering wheel here. Let me just start the ignition for you here. One tap. And the second one, no music for today. As you can instantly see, we are getting greeted here by the off-roading menu here. You can set that on the driver's display as well as here on the main display, the center display. Also, as you have a closer look here onto the side, you can see the ambient colors, obviously, but also the gorgeous way they finished the center console. You can see that the latest buttons with the differential locks, the off-road menu, the manual button, low range button, and also the AC control unit. All in all, just a copy and paste of something that we've already seen inside the A-Class. Right over here, when you open it up, you have two cup holders. These are now heated and cooled, as you can see here. Wireless charging port, USB-C chargers. And just close that here. We have the touchpad now. Back in the days with the Cobra, it was a headache, and now that's something quite interesting. And finally, we've been all waiting for it. This display is actually touch, and it has the latest infotainment, and I love it. I'm a huge fan of it. Even though I'm wearing gloves right now, it's easy and very responsive, super easy to use. You can also control it with the touchpad here or with the buttons here on the steering wheel. It's so easy. Honestly, it's pretty nice. As I mentioned, we have the off-road menu, which will always show you all the information and data needed for off-roading this vehicle. Apart from that, we have the ambient colors surrounding us. Remember, back in the days, the ambient colors was right over here. Now it's moving even deeper inside the inside. Also right over there, and it's even more brighter now. Illuminated air vents right down underneath the display. Apart from that, AMG specific interior coming with the MANUFAKTUR program. That's why you have this badge right over there. We have the panoramic sunroof here. That's how you open and close it. Over there we have the Burmester speaker cover. Now the Mercedes-Benz G-Class comes with Dolby Atmos, so the sound is so much better. Also illuminated, huge fan of that. Also in the back now finally updates on the display, so these are also coming with the latest version of the infotainment, so it's so much easier and better to use. Also it's a slimmer display, which looks so much better than the previous one. Back over there, yeah, you have a lot of space. Dimensions wise, no changes at all. As I mentioned, the differential locks, you can just press these if needed. It's pretty cool. Off-roading menu, as soon as you just push it once. Off-road menu, low range, manual, whatever. The steering wheel flat bottom coming with the leather airbag cover. Huge fan of this. I really like it. How do you guys like it? Apart from that, I will be showing you quite more features in the future when we drive this car, because it comes with so many new things. Especially it's so much better as a daily driver. Also it's a more driver focused car now. It's just amazing to have all of that. We'll be showing you more of that in the future. Also the sound and the drive of the 6-cylinder 500. Can't wait to show you that. How do you guys like the G500 in general? Please share it in the comment section below. Already looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.